Good morning, my friends. I feel like it's been such a long time since I sat down and made a video, and I want to tell you to start. I made a video when I was one day when I was not feeling well at all. I'm going to say very sick, because I wasn't very sick compared to the way some people are sick. But I tell you what, I felt down there. I hurt, and it was all in my head. But my only problem now is excuse me, I still sneeze a lot. Guys, we got a glare right there. I don't know if moving over any is going to help that. Then we're going to get a glare from the light, so I'm going to stay right here. But when I send this video, I'm going to send another video right behind it. And it's just a little piece. I'm telling y'all, I don't know, stuff. I think about my snowman and the new pie rack. I wish I could remember to call it a, what's it called? But like a, I don't know, something besides a pie rack. But that's all I can put in my mind. It's a pie rack, a baker's rack, something like that. But anyway, I think it has a more proper name. But I was telling y'all, I think about getting that. And then Kim came, and I said, guys, I'll be right back. And I never came back. And I listened to Pawpaw every morning, well, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And he was make those videos in there. See, his head was a little messed up, too. And I'd hear him coughing, and I'd hear him sniffing. And I thought, Lord, have mercy. I would not make a video if I couldn't talk. Well, my only problem is now I do a lot of sneezing. So, I don't know. I'm through with my antibiotics. I'm through with all my doctor-prescribed medicine. So, I'm back to just taking my regular allergy pill every morning. So, guys, I want to tell you, joy to the world, the Lord has come. And y'all missed Christmas with me. I didn't get to talk any during Christmas. I was just miserable 90% of the time. Christmas Eve, when we do presents, and I'm telling you, I've coughed. Let me say this. I coughed so much because my head's drained that I hurt through here, through my back, and I hurt through there. And it was hard for me to get a deep breath. Anyway, what I was going to say is Christmas Eve, I was handing out presents and, having a really good time. I felt half and half. And then finally I had to sit down and I said, Bree, you got to finish. You got to finish. And Bree just took over giving the kids the presents. We did the happy birthday Jesus stuff first. And I had to sit down. I couldn't. But we had an awesome Christmas. I want to thank you guys for all the cards and the blessings. I even got get well soon cards. My mouth won't work today. And I'm going to tell y'all what I did now. Don't judge me on this. But after I got unsick, through with prescriptions, through with antibiotics, I had no energy. And before I got head messed up, I had no energy. Just, I could get up, drink my coffee, and think if I could take a 10-minute nap, and I could go right to sleep for 10 minutes or whatever, just like these cat naps. And I thought, I couldn't get organized. I felt like I was in a fog. Then when I got sick, I thought, praise God, I could sleep now. I've got a reason. So me and my chair became best friends over there. And I was not thankful that I didn't feel good, but thankful that I had a reason to be tired and to be sleepy. So I didn't have Coda those 2 weeks. And one day I kept Bree's kids, and I was just like a zombie around the house. And you know, that she wasn't gone for long, just something. And I just like, Jesus, help her get back soon, because I just was, I cannot explain how tired I was all the time. So after I got well, I thought, why didn't I get those pills I used to take? I used to take them when I worked. They're called hydroxycut. Simple. Hydroxycut. Extreme energy and extreme weight loss. I used to take those way back when I worked. Now, it's been, I think, 5 years since I basically retired. And always said, I don't care if I'm 76 years old, I will go back to work if I don't have CODA, because I'm the type of person that enjoys eating popcorn and watching movies. So I do not want that to be my life. But now Dustin's going to give me another little granddaughter. So CODA will go to school. There's no way around that. But CODA will go to school. Gigi will get a new granddaughter. So that's how it's going to work. But I was sitting there and I'm thinking, those pills used to give me so much energy. So I did a grocery order and I bought some. So yesterday was Sunday, right? Shh, Bandit. So yesterday was Sunday. So I got those hydroxycuts out, and it'll be the first day of having taken this. 1 minute, love. So I take one. My goodness, I was cooking and cleaning. I never wanted a nap. I was just going from here to there, getting the house all ready for everybody to come, and just happy as a lark. And then I don't know what happened. I started laughing. I'm not talking about, I'm talking about laughing so hard. I had to get a wash rag and hold over my eyes because there were tears. And Jean said, what's wrong with you? I don't know. At one point, I went and put on a little makeup, and I come and sat in my chair, and I just laughed. It's like somebody, I'm coming. Your gate won't open? No. Guys, don't forget where I'm at. I'll be right back. I'm going to let my little girl out. We put a new latch on her gate, so she hasn't quite learned to. No. Pull your gate this way. Pull your gate this way. Pull. Now, unhook it. Yes, you can. Yeah, it's a little hard. I'll make it better. Thank you. Look at me. Don't close it. Oh. The boys are outside. Okay. Guys, if I had stopped it, I would have had to splice to get don't you dare touch that. Say good. Fun. Oh, I didn't even have to tell you what to say, did I? Tell them what we bought for you today from Amazon. Don't be silly. You tell me what we ordered, and it's going to come in a couple of days.
I like the toilet.
Well, looky there. Wait, get up a little taller. Okay, a what?
I like the toilet.
A what?
Like the toilet.
She says Raptosaurus, but what she told me was you cannot bite that. Her daddy keeps his chain in his mouth all the time and bites on it. So she thinks I should stick this one in my mouth and bite on it. It won't go, so she thinks she'll just bite on it for me now. That's 3-year-olds. All right, and so what color is it?
Purple.
And what comes out of his mouth?
Blood.
Blood?
Yeah.
I think it's fire.
No blood.
I don't think blood comes out of his
Yeah.
Okay, go now. I love you. Get on, eat. Okay, bye, friends.
Bye, Ivan.
And tell them you love them.
I love you.
And thank them for all the things they sent you at Christmas.
And you are saying the rivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, remember the Christmas tree that you could decorate?
Yeah.
Somebody sent you that.
Yeah.
And that cat that you had at Daniel's last night, someone sent you that. You have a lot of things. Okay, take off. Let Gigi talk to her friends by herself. Okay, guys, she has a thing for dinosaurs. And
How about friends?
okay, see you in a minute. So she wanted one. She called it a Pyrotech Raptosaurus or something, because her daddy tells her all these real names. So we found one, purple, fire coming out of his mouth. So we ordered her that this morning. So he'll come in. She says, we better hurry to the mailbox and look. And I said to baby, it's not coming today. Okay, so let me get back to where if I stop it.
How you put up your decoration?
Well, they're gone now. If I stop it, I cannot splice together. So if it has that pause in it where I went to help her, I'm so sorry. Back to my story. Yesterday, I take my red pill, the hydroxy cut, and it was working good until I got to laughing. And I was sitting in my chair with the wash rag. Steph and Buddy come in, and Steph said, Gee, are you crying?
Oh.
I said, no. You need me?
Pop one just to the new heater.
Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, so I said, I'm not crying. And I just start dying laughing. And Buddy said, what you... And I said, I don't know. I don't know why I'm laughing. And then Bennett told me, he said, there's people at parties that act like you're acting like now. What did you take? And I said, hydroxycut. Ben, hand me that bottle. It's on the bar right there. And I said, it came from Walmart.
This is a prescription bottle.
No, the hydroxycut bottle. It's sitting right there. So I laughed, guys, all through lunch.
What color is it?
This black. It's sitting right on the brown
Yes.
tray. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it says hardcore on it.
I know. It says hardcore. So, guys, this is what I took. No, don't.
Can they see it?
Hey, there's light. So, this is what it is. Hydroxycut. It says weight loss and extreme energy. And I had something. Coda, go play with. Thank you, love. So, Ben, how long did I go through that laughing spell? Ben said about 2 hours. I laughed about everything. And finally, Coda Ray, I need you to go. So finally, I guess it just kind of worked out of my system and I settled down finally before. Do you want to be in trouble? Real trouble?
Yeah.
Okay, take off. So I got normal, I guess, whatever normal is for me. I'm usually a giggly person anyway, but I got over that. So I don't know. Dustin sat across from me at lunch, and he'd look at me, and I just take my wash rag up and laugh. He said, Gee, what is wrong with you? And he said, don't take those again. And I said, I feel so good. Anyway, I talked to a friend, and she said, did you think maybe you were tired and sick for so long? Because it was almost 4 weeks for me to get over that I took different prescriptions. And she said it just all come out in laughter and happiness. And I said,
Hello, friends.
okay, let me tell you something. Look at my face. I'm starting to get a little upset. Maybe not on anger, but a little upset with you right now, okay? Because I'm trying to talk to my friends. And
Me too.
I know, but we'll have to let you talk to your friends another day, because I haven't talked to my friends in so long. Because remember, I was sick. So now I'm trying to talk to them and tell them things I want to tell them. Okay? All right. So anyway, that was my day yesterday. And we were going to have potato soup with sausage. And that didn't come out right because I was out of cornstarch. And, cornstarch is magic. It makes everything nice and thick. And I sent Brindley Grace. I said, Brindley, go to every house and find me some cornstarch. So she come back with some, and I used a couple of tablespoons and mixed it up. And I was stirring and waiting for it to thicken, And then I said, I'm going to need a little more. And I looked, and she's gone. And she took the cornstarch back. This is the funny thing. When she came back, I said, I needed that cornstarch. And she said, well, I took it to my daddy. And I said, why would you take it to your daddy when it come from Lulu's? And she said, I don't know. Anyway, our potato soup was not potato soup like I always make. And let me tell you, the kids let me know. They weren't nice about it. Dustin wouldn't eat it. He said, that's not potato soup. That's just soup with potatoes in it. He would not eat it. Jill ate a whole lot because Jill loves potato soup. But I'm telling you what, if you just put the soup in a cup, you could drink it. It was so good. The taste, I promise, the taste was so good. And Buddy ate a whole lot. Jill ate a whole lot. Daniel literally had to make himself eat it. He just couldn't get over it. And I said, man, I feel so bad. I've been waiting this whole month for my time to cook so I could make potato soup. And he says, Mom, I've been waiting that long too for potato soup. That was like, it didn't take my laughter away, but I thought, dear me, Moses, I might have to make potato soup next week too, just to make myself feel better for the soup that was soup and not thick. Anyway, that was lunch yesterday. So then last night we had dinner at Daniel's, cooking with Dan and Luke, and I honestly think his dumplings. Coda Ray, please. Listen to me. I don't want you there right now. Go and get all your dinosaurs out so we can take a picture of them, okay?
I can find them.
Yes, you can. They're in your toy box. Yes. So anyway, yeah, his dumplings were really, really good. I put mine on a little mac and cheese. I'm not crazy about mac and cheese. But when I mix it with his his dumplings, I don't know why I said noodles, guys. I got noodles on the brain. I guess because she wanted noodles a while ago. It was chicken and dumplings. It was very, very good. They did. Yeah, I would say they were as good as mine. Although his were a little squished, where mine are more puffed. If that makes any sense. Anyway, this morning, when I took my red pill, I have not laughed. It's been a normal day, but I don't have to sit down. And I don't know what it is, but I'm thinking, I don't know. Steph said it didn't make your heart race or beat. No, it didn't. I feel fine. Anyway, I want to thank y'all for something. I don't know who saw Tina's video, but for 3 days, my new hip, has hurt so bad. It hurts to walk. I've been having to walk. You know how those models put their one leg in front of the other? That's how I have to walk. Swing that leg and put it in front of the other. Or I literally can't walk. It hurts so bad. And I don't know what to do with it. And it hurts like it hurt when my hip crumbled. And I thought, well, when I went and had my knee shot, and it's only been almost 3 months, They took x-rays, and he even commented on your hip looks really good. He did a really good surgery there. So I'm thinking, I don't think it could have crumbled or come off its bolt or whatever. When you don't have a bone anymore, you have I guess a bolt and a nut. I don't know what you have. Something. And if you go through the thing at the airport, it beeps you. But whatever is in there now, instead of a bone, that doctor said it looked really good. Whoever did the surgery did a really good job. So I'm thinking, well, I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm thinking, well, you haven't walked. I haven't been on my new little treadmill at all. Because I've been so, just let me sit here a while. If I can sit here a while, I'll feel better. Oh, please don't make me get up. With the dogs worn out, Jean, could you put the dogs out? Yay, that's been me. And I hate it. I hate that feeling. But I've got my hydroxy cut now. And hopefully I don't want to have laughing spells all day long, and I don't want my heart to beat fast, which it isn't. And I don't have my watch right now, but if you have a Fitbit, it tells you if your oxygen level's low or if your heart is beating too fast. It beeps you. So yesterday I had it on, it never beeped me. So I think I'm fine. So anyway, guys, it was I don't know, looking back, it was hilarious because, sometimes Levi sits and he just giggles. And I thought to myself, I'm sitting there with this water right over my eyes because I was laughing so hard. And I think, oh, my Lord, this must be what Levi does when he giggles. But I always thought Levi saw something in his mind was going on. So he was giggling. And there wasn't nothing going on in my mind except, shut up. Pull yourself together. I don't know what it was. Anyway, guys, we had a good Christmas and a great New Year. And Papa said on the video that he posted about New Year, he said he got more comments on me yelling, canker sore. I don't know where that come from, but when you're sitting, that is such a fun game. And when you're sitting there and people are going, and everybody yell toothache, dentist, canker sore. That's the only, I don't even know. I think a canker sore is a little sore you get inside your mouth. And when my dad was in our house, and, he had Alzheimer's before he died, and I had sores in my mouth all the time. I took so many trips to the doctor, and they did so much swabbing and blood work. There's nothing wrong with you. It's stress related. You've got to find a way to settle down. And they gave me this mouthwash, a special mouthwash that they had made up. I use that so much. So finally, my doctor said, look, you go home, you get some Malox. Let me think what they said. Malox. Malox. What else was in that? The Malox is to kind of leave a coating. And, oh, yes, Ambisol had to go a few drops of Ambisol makeup, and liquid antihistamine. And he said, you go and you mix that up and you put it in an airtight bottle, and that's what you're paying for. So I did that, and, after my dad passed away, no more sores. They weren't sores where you could see them. They were just inside my mouth, and they'd be gone. Then they'd be back. Then they'd be gone. Then they'd be back. And I couldn't eat anything. It'd burn. Even drinking like a Dr. Pepper would burn the inside of my mouth. So I'm guessing that's what a canker sore is. So maybe that's where I got that. I really don't know. Anyway, guys, it was cold here last night. Coda had a sleepover. Carly had a sleepover with Tina, and one of Bay's friends invited her for a sleepover. So no one had to get out at 5 o'clock this morning and come over here in the cold. So Papa said, well, we need to keep Coda on all the cold nights because, you know, she comes at 5 in the morning. And we didn't want Dust having to drive all this way and cross the icy bridge and just get Coda out again. So I told her a while ago that she's going to have another sleepover, and she's all happy. But yesterday, when everybody left, Coda and I were sitting on the porch. We were just having a little talk. All of a sudden, the door flies open, and everybody starts coming out. And I said, what's going on? And they said, we're trying to beat the rain. Because they had all of a sudden got warnings on their phone that the storm was here. So I said, oh. And they just, boom, boom, they propped the gate open. And that seems like right when they got on the porch, that's when the rain came. So they propped the gate open. They were all running to the car, and I was screaming, where's your umbrellas? I got you for Christmas. And Jill yells, mine's in my purse. Dustin says, mine's in my car. Anyway, everybody got gone. And Coda's sitting there, and she goes, hey, why did they leave without me? It was so sweet. And I said, baby, you're going to have a sleepover with Gigi because it's going to be really, really cold in the morning, and we don't want Daddy to have to bring you out because school started back today. So anyway, that's how yesterday went. She was an angel, and I let her play on the tablet. Dustin hates the tablets. He said it completely changes their personality. So when we hear Dustin coming, we put the tablet away real quick. We don't want him to see they've been on the tablet. And Carly's the worst. If she's been on the tablet, he'll say, put the tablet away. And she goes, Daddy, no. Her lips all pooch out like she just pooches her lips about everything. And he says, see, this is why I don't want them to have the tablet. So when I had her, Carly had a sleepover. When Dustin came to get her, I said, look at me. When Dad tells you to put that tablet away, you put it away. You do not whine. You do not put your lips. She said, okay. So that worked pretty good. But he looked at me, and I said, no, she promised. She's going to put it away. So anyway, that worked really good, and I had a great sleepover with Carly. When did she stay? I don't even remember. Was that 2 nights ago? Guys, I've so lost track of time. Do y'all do that? Lose track of time? It's like if you don't have a schedule or you don't have something to do on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, they just all run together. So I had that little thing that told me my calendar that I put it right there in the corner. So when I'm reading all the cards and stuff that y'all sent me that I have on my wall there, that I can also see if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So I knew Saturday was Saturday. Good job, baby girl. Coda is potty trained. She has not had an accident in so long. But the thing is, she won't put on her panties. She just wants to wear a pull-up all the time. I know I'll stay in my pull-up. And I don't know why it'd be so much easier to pull up and down if she had her panties on. Anyway, guys, I'm going to tell you what. I love y'all. Oh, this is what I was going to tell you. Tina made a video, and it was a couple of days ago. And I know I probably looked like I was a miserable person in that video because that's when my new hip hurt. But I want to get back to that. I know I've already left the hip, but I want to get back to that because it hurts so bad. But on that video, Tina said, Mom, what's your hurt? I said, my new hip hurts so bad. And I don't know if you guys prayed for me, but God heard somebody's prayer because this morning I got up, I had no hip pain. I can't believe it. I did my morning as usual. You know, I got up, I fixed cocoa for Coda first. I had my coffee. I got up, and the first thing I realized is, well, when I got up from my coffee, that, oh my goodness, that didn't hurt my hip. And so I was walking normal, and my hip doesn't hurt. And I called Daniel. Oh, this is funny, guys. When I left last night, I told him, Daniel, can you pray for my hip? It's hurt. I'm so proud of you. Huh? Oh, you want candy? Okay. You go get your stool and get whatever color sucker you want, okay?
Okay.
Evidently, they've been giving her candy when she goes TT, so I bought some new suckers. And they're so cute. They look like bottles of fruit juice, the sucker does. And they love them. The taste is, I could eat them too if I let myself. But the taste is like really, really fruity and strong taste, more so than like the Dum Dums or those little safety suckers. Anyway, here's what happened. After I was leaving last night, I waited till Papa got left, and I said, Daniel, my hip hurts so bad. And he said, Mom, do you think you should go have an x-ray? And I said, I don't think I need an x-ray. I said, if it doesn't stop hurting, I guess I can. Well, I thought he'd pray for me. I didn't say pray for me, but usually if you tell Daniel something, so, where's your sucker? Anyway, this morning when my hip didn't hurt, I was so happy. I called him. I said, baby, did you pray for me? He goes, for what, your hip? And I said, yeah. He goes, Mom, please, I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. That made me so sad. And I said, well, somebody prayed for me other than just myself, I think, because my hip has no pain this morning at all. And he said, Mom, praise God, that is so good. He said, I'm so sorry I forgot to pray. It must have been you praying for yourself. I don't know if y'all caught that in the video of Tina's and you said a prayer for me. I appreciate it so much. It is not good to live with pain. It's not. I don't think God expects us to live with pain. I know there are some diseases and some people that have pain all the time. And, I saw a documentary on chronic pain once. I was younger. And I thought, well, I didn't realize people, I honestly, this is how naive or dumb or I don't know what I'd call myself. But I never realized people had chronic pain from daylight to dark. And they were talking about, the amount of pain relievers that they took and how Tylenol can mess up your liver. And I felt so sad for those people I saw. And then I realized that's a few people. And so I started praying for people that have chronic pain, because I honestly, in the stupidity or the ignorance or something in my mind, I had never thought of people having pain like that. I never saw my daddy have pain. I never saw my mother have pain. I just try to think back. I've never seen anybody that had pain from daylight to dark. Praise God. I didn't have to see that on anybody. But even now, more so, since I've started my videos, there's so many people that do. They start the morning with pain. They go to bed with pain. They sleep with pain. It breaks my heart. And it breaks my heart that I am not. It says if we have, how tiny a mustard seed is? If we have as much faith as the size of a mustard seed, we can say to the mountain, move away. We should say to pain, move away. To the flood coming, stop. Where's my faith? I don't understand it. Now, I know the only time I've had pain is when I was waiting for my hip surgery. And, I would just lay there and cry, Jesus, Jesus. And if I said it enough times, eventually I went to sleep. And I didn't hurt. So, guys, Jill is here to get code array. I am going to end this right now, get it off, and I'm going to send the one that I made a partial when I was sick. I love you guys. Thank you for praying for me, and I will talk to you tomorrow. I promise.